Right now, Tesla Berlin Gigafactory is going to be one of the biggest things for the overall company. Remember the Shanghai Gigafactory, when it was first under construction, it was a really big deal because the Shanghai Gigafactory would be the one sending out brand new vehicles to the rest of Asia and especially the Chinese population, which absolutely loves Tesla and electric vehicles. And right now, especially how Europe, they're trying to lower the emissions and also pushing for greener energy and also cleaner solutions. And they seem to really like the perspectives of electric vehicles. And right now, Tesla, they seem extremely determined to not only talk the talk, but also walk the walk in its German-based EV production factory. And so far, there's a lot of really cool things about the Gigafactory in Berlin. It's pretty surprising, and it will be expanding more than ever. And I will be talking about why the Gigafactory Berlin is incredible, and it's one of the few big catalysts out there that will be sending Tesla stock absolutely to the moon. I will be going in detail about this. So, one of the biggest things about Gigafactory Berlin is by this tweet from GF4 Tesla on Twitter. He's pretty much saying that Tesla will be transforming a lot of the parking space into a charging station. So there's currently about 3,254 total parking spaces for employees, and they also included 515 charging stations and 8 superchargers. If you check out this map right here of the overall parking lot, you clearly see it's different colors. There's like the light blue, the yellow, the peach, the dark peach, and dark teal and regular teal. You can see this parking lot is specifically made. There's regular parking spots for motorcycles and also like for everyday cars, and a lot of it will be reserved for charging stations. And this is pretty awesome, and there will be over 600 EV chargers that will be set up in the Berlin Gigafactory. Now keep in mind, there's still a lot of things going on, but of course, if you check out GF4 Tesla on Twitter once again, Tesla is pretty much building all the infrastructure for the Gigafactory, and they seem to be on schedule, and some people feel like they will be ahead of schedule. Instead of opening up maybe Q2 of 2021, they may be opened up in Q1 of 2021 and start cranking out vehicles, and that will actually help the overall stock go up. In fact, Europe is craving Tesla so much to the point that Elon actually had to make a bunch of Tesla Model 3s, 7,000 of them, from the Shanghai Gigafactory in China and ship them over to Europe because the demand over there is so high. And it's pretty incredible. And if you check out these pictures, they're building like the facade, the walls, the parking spaces, the switch yard, they have a paint area, there's a driving unit. This is pretty awesome. And the speed is really insane. If you look at the day-by-day pictures of a Tesla Gigafactory, you should probably see the amount of speed that's been going on. And this is pretty incredible. On top of that, another big thing about the Berlin Gigafactory isn't just that it will crank out more vehicles and improve the stock price, but Berlin Gigafactory is going to be the company's most advanced electric vehicle production. It is also situated in Germany, which really big car brands like Mercedes-Benz, BMW are located there. It's so popular to the point that NIO, which is a Chinese car company some say is rival to Tesla, is thinking about moving some production to maybe Germany in 2021 Q2. So far, Elon Musk, the CEO, has said because it's the most advanced EV production facility, the Model Ys being created in the factory will be having the brand new 4680 battery cells, which is pretty important, by the way. And it's kind of like a guinea pig. And in less than 2 years, if all the testing are good, if consumers love the Model Ys with the brand new batteries, they will be implementing the 4680 battery cells to other areas like the Shanghai Gigafactory, the Austin, and also the Fremont factory. Now keep in mind that speaking of the 4680 battery cells, Tesla is also working with Panasonic to crank out a brand new prototype 4680 battery cell production line. So Panasonic, Tesla, they're having this really incredible partnership to make a good production line for the brand new battery cells. So after 2 years of testing in the Model Y in the Berlin Gigafactory, they could actually start putting these battery cells, which are made cheaply since it's made in a large factory, put it into other vehicles. And so far, other EVs, after one charge, 200, 250 miles, Tesla, they're trying to get up to 600, 800 miles per charge, which is an absolute awesome thing to do. And so far, if you check out the Berlin Gigafactory, it will be producing a ton of cars. And keep in mind, Tesla is expecting a market of about 12 million electric vehicles in Europe. And Tesla, with the Berlin Gigafactory, wants to produce 2 million vehicles per year. And that's twice the output of the Volkswagen Wolfsburg plant, which is one of the biggest automobile production facilities in the car industry. So Tesla has huge ambitions. And if you look at the Berlin Gigafactory, you may notice, wow, there is a ton of land here. Well, that's because they will be expanding slowly later on. The first phase, they will be producing some cars, probably 500,000 vehicles per year if it's really good. And they will be expanding it and making the production lines more efficient. And afterwards, they will try to produce 2 million cars per year by expanding the factory even more. But that will take a few years. But of course, a few years, that's when EVs will definitely start taking off and the sales will start cranking in. And the Berlin Gigafactory, it's built on a 300 hectare plot of land, which means there's a ton of other ample space for more manufacturing related stuff. Maybe even a battery, maybe even like a charging facility for consumers. Berlin Gigafactory, the piece of land is like more than 3 times bigger than the piece of land the Shanghai Gigafactory was built on. So you definitely see what's going on. Things are looking pretty good for Tesla, and I'm getting more and more bullish on the stock each day. And keep in mind that Tesla also has huge ambitions elsewhere, and just these factories that are coming up next year alone should make Tesla a really big player. I get it, there's other car companies. Porsche is coming out with the Porsche Taycan. People love that car. GM is coming out with the GM Hummer. Cadillac is thinking about announcing their own electric series. Mercedes-Benz is doing a complete renovation with their EQ series. BMW is also coming with their own electric vehicles. I get it. There's a lot of competition, but the first things first, no one is making as many EV cars than Tesla. Tesla strategically placed these gigafactories in really good locations. Shanghai, cranking out vehicles for the rest of Asia. Berlin, they will be making more cars for the rest of Europe. They got Fremont and also the Austin Gigafactory. They're also thinking about making a factory in Indonesia because they're nickel rich. And there will be a Panasonic 4680 battery factory somewhere in the world, yet to be determined. And there's also rumors that Tesla and Musk may be making a gigafactory in India to cater to the growing population. So things are looking good for Tesla. And this Berlin Gigafactory, the reason why people are so obsessed with it is because it's a testing ground for the 4680 battery. And also Europe has this really big thing for these EV vehicles, and production rate of 2 million vehicles per year for the Berlin Gigafactory, once again, is twice as much than the Volkswagen factory nearby, which is insane, honestly. Like, if Tesla could pull this off, the share price could easily be more than $800, $900, $1,000. Maybe that's why ARK Invest and Cathie Wood are still so bullish on the company. Thanks for watching.